The four main refrigeration cycle components. The four fundamental elements of a basic cycle for the refrigeration systems are as follows: compressor, condenser, expansion device, evaporator. Basic refrigeration cycle. First, the compressor. Compression is the first step in the refrigeration cycle, and a compressor is the piece of equipment that increases the pressure of the working gas. Refrigerant enters the compressor as low-pressure, low-temperature gas, and leaves the compressor as a high-pressure, high-temperature gas. Second, the condenser. The condenser, or condenser coil, is one of two types of heat exchangers used in a basic refrigeration loop. This component is supplied with high-temperature, high-pressure vaporized refrigerant coming off the compressor. The condenser removes heat from the hot refrigerant gas vapor until it condenses into a saturated liquid state, aka condensation. After condensing, the refrigerant is a high-pressure, low-temperature liquid, at which point it's routed to the loop's filter dryer device, then to the sight glass. Third, the expansion device. The expansion device creates a drop in pressure after the refrigerant leaves the condenser. This pressure drop will cause some of that refrigerant to quickly boil, creating a two-phase mixture. This rapid phase change is called flashing, and it helps tee up the next piece of equipment in the circuit, the evaporator, to perform its intended function. Finally, the evaporator. The evaporator is the second heat exchanger, is a standard refrigeration circuit, and like the condenser, it's named for its basic function. It serves as the business end of a refrigeration cycle, given that it does what we expect air conditioning to do, absorb heat. This happens when refrigerant enters. The evaporator is a low-temperature liquid at low pressure, and a fan forces air across the evaporator's fins, cooling the air by absorbing the heat from the space in question into the refrigerant. After doing so, the refrigerant is sent back to the compressor, where the process restarts. And that, in a nutshell, is how a refrigeration loop works.